Hey guys, here we are. We're looking at the process of sous vide. Okay, so you've all seen this, right? I've been in and I've demonstrated this to you. So we're going to go through it so you get a better understanding of it. So here's the sous vide bath or the bain-marie, the sous vide machine, and I've also got my vac seal machine here. And I've got, just like we did in college, we've got a couple of French trimmed chops, pork chops, okay, in the bags already, so I've sealed them at one end. And what we're going to do is we're going to put some seasoning, some herbs in there. I just want to talk about this first though. So as you know, sous vide means under pressure, okay, so there's a few things going on, and I guess what we're talking about under pressure, we're talking about taking the air out of these bags and vac sealing them. When they go into the water bath or the bain-marie, what this is doing, or what this machine here, this Innova machine is doing, is it's very accurately controlling the temperature and circulating that. The challenge we have in a pan on a stove, as soon as we drop something in that's colder than that water, it is going to make the temperature drop. So the main thing that we're doing here using this piece of machinery is it's maintaining that temperature. These things are great when you're doing events. We use these a lot when we feed 20, 30 people. Being able to do 20, 30 steaks, all medium rare, absolutely bang on, is really, really brilliant. And what's great about that is that people think we're wizards. You know, they actually think what we do as chefs is wizardry when every steak is absolutely the same. What we do as chefs is we understand the process and we take control. And this is a great way of taking control. Okay. So, as I've already said, sealed at one end already. The pork steak is in there. A little bit of sea salt seasoning on there. Both sides. Okay. And we talked about salt and the benefit of using sea salt. The great thing about sea salt, it's all the additional minerals that aren't removed in the refinement process. Okay, so table salt just being sodium, and you've got all your essential vitamins in here. So much better for you. I'm just going to pop some thyme in, sprigs and all. We're going to remove those afterwards. That'll infuse in there while it's sitting within the water bath. Okay. You could put sage, marjoram, you could put spices in there, garlic, butter emulsion. You could do loads and loads of different things. So then we're just going to vac seal those in our machine here, and the bag naturally curls one way when it's come off the roll, so make sure that's the right way round. We're going to pop our lid down. It clicks in place. Hit the vac seal button. Hear the noise change. That's done. And the next one. When we're doing events, what we do is basically we'll sometimes get the steak or the meat into bags the night before, but we don't season it, and the reason for that is that if it's sat in a bag for a few hours with seasoning on it, it'll become quite watery. We don't want to draw too much water out before it goes into here. But as we're doing this today, we're putting the seasoning, it's going to go straight in. Okay, so all sealed, seasoned, a few herbs into our water bath. So into the water bath. And all we're looking to make sure is they're not going to float too much. If they float too much, then you know they've not sealed properly. But it's not a problem, you just take them out and you do it again, okay? So that's going to take an hour on 54.5 degrees, so medium rare. And the amazing thing about that, guys, is that we begin to understand something about how meat cooks, because that's in there for an hour. And as I said to you before, if that stays in there for 3 hours, 3 days, 3 weeks, in theory, it's still medium rare. It doesn't cook anymore, because at that temperature, that's only as far as it can go. So we really understand something far greater about how to cook meat and what temperature does.